Hey, welcome to Night Combos. It's Lovey. Okay, we're gonna jump back on this video to a couple of months ago because we do feel it is important as we and other content creators continue to go over the emails, and as more FOIAs and information come out, we don't need to forget the things Gypsy has done and continues to do by proxy. Real quick, before we jump in though, from hubby and I both, thank you so much to all of our subscribers that's been with us from the very beginning and all the way to now. And thank you so very much to all of our new subscribers, and welcome. We truly appreciate and love every single one of y'all being a part of our family and channel. We honestly do. So thank you so much to all of you. We also noticed that some of you in our previous video commented to a certain person who left a very rude, mean, hateful comment, and several of you commented back to that person, not only defending us, but defending all of us here, our whole family and channel here, and we truly are so grateful for that. We truly appreciate all of you so much. So hubby and I saw those comments, and it really made us feel good because we love that our channel is like one little family here. Like, we're all one little family here. We may disagree with each other sometimes or question each other sometimes, and that's okay because we're not always going to agree, but we can also be adults and agree to disagree and move on, or just simply have a conversation and talk about what's being discussed in the video, which is the purpose of the comment section. So we truly appreciated all of you commenting to that person who did. And to those of you who didn't, we understand if you didn't or may not have even seen the comment. But thank you so much to all of you. We are so grateful for every single one of you. And if you're not already, please make sure you subscribe, like, share, hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any of our videos, all of the things, and we would truly appreciate it so very much. And y'all, please leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below, and we'll be conversating with y'all like always about the things that we're going to be talking about in this video. Before we jump into what we're really getting into, I'm sure y'all have seen these pictures of Gypsy's new hair, but seriously, we have to know what are y'all's thoughts on this. Hubby and I were talking about it earlier, and we seriously really want to know what y'all's thoughts are on this. Did we all not try to tell her to leave her hair alone and stop trying to play cosmetologist at home, especially when she hasn't went to school for it? According to Gypsy, though, she wanted to go to school, so that's all that matters. Well, pigs want to fly too, but that doesn't mean they can. Anyway, let us know y'all's thoughts about this. Do y'all think she did this herself? Because I don't know, I don't know. I kind of feel like a cosmetologist would have cleaned it up a little better around her ears, or something. I don't know. But I don't know if she was trying to go for like a little pixie cut type situation with this, or what she was doing, or if she's just trying to get back to her wigs and have an excuse for it, or what. But she said she did this because her hair was so damaged from the blonde and all of that it became like a rubber band, which can happen, especially when you're using chemicals and you don't know how to use them, Gypsy. And she also said that it had a lot of damage, but that's why she got it cut shorter, like the Casey Anthony style cut. Y'all know what I'm talking about, where she got it cut to her chin. That's why she got it cut to there in the first place. And she still couldn't leave it alone. She still had to go out and play cosmetologist, not knowing what the flip she was doing. And now look where we're at. I'm just saying. Y'all please let us know what y'all's thoughts are on this. Okay, jumping over here to TikTok for just a second. I want y'all to see a video from a true survivor, another true survivor, and by another, I don't mean Gypsy. A lot of y'all know what I'm talking about. But I want to show y'all this video because hubby and I really found it inspirational. We really did. Okay, so most of you know who Sheena is by now. She's one of the older women that hang out with Gypsy and Gypsy's quote BFF Bree. Well, during a live, during one of Bree's lives, Sheena said that Manson was so effing cool. So this lady right here, Jen _5 FDP, Pulse of the DEAD, over on TikTok, made this video in response. But it's her story. It's a bit of her story as well. Now, just to let y'all know, if you are over on TikTok, you can go and watch all of the parts to this. She's kind of been ongoing with this with Sheena for a little bit now. Not in a drama sort of way, but it didn't start out that way anyway. But like now she's made a few parts to this because she wanted to make the bigger point and help everybody see the bigger picture of this comment that Sheena made, thinking it was cute to make this type of comment saying that Manson was so effing cool. So even though this girl or this lady has problems with Sheena or is having a little bit of drama with Sheena caused by Sheena, she has a much bigger message and story to share and tell. And that's what she's getting into in this video clip right here. So this is what we were wanting y'all to see. So y'all take a listen to this real quick.
Okay. I'm probably going to get a little hate for this video. Or maybe a lot, maybe a little. Who knows? Don't care. I have to say something. Because I saw something that was just so fucking disturbing that I have to say something. Like the rest of us on TikTok, I've been sitting back watching the downfall of Gypsy Rose Blanchard. Now, I used to support Gypsy Rose before she got out. Then I did my research, and shit just does not add up. It doesn't. So I was on one of her friends' chat threads, I guess you'll call it. It popped up on my For You page. I click into it, and I find this fucking comment from her friend. What the fuck? Is this what we're doing now as grown adults on here? I worked at a Supermax prison. In fact, I worked at the Supermax prison where Charles Manson was housed. I have seen this man's C-file, and I assure you, he was anything but fucking cool. Putting this in your chat as a response is also not fucking cool. It's fucking disgusting. This is like a 55-year-old woman who wrote this. That's appalling. I am now 47. But when I was 17, my mom tried to me. I had a horrible childhood. Absolutely fucking horrible. A nightmare. A literal nightmare. To this day, I have to take night terror medications just to try to get a little bit of sleep because of what my mother did to me. You know what I did? I got the fuck out of there. I got the fuck out of there. I got emancipated, and then I got custody of my 3 siblings after. I was a kid. Gypsy is a grown-ass adult using the internet as a weapon, as a tool. She used it to manipulate people, all of which she's still doing. And now she has people like this doing some of the dirty work for her. We have to set the example. And we know for a fact that kids are looking at all this shit. That girl who had the tear rolling down her face, crying out to Gypsy. Is that really what we want our kids to be seeing? Criminals should not be profiting from their crimes. Look at the Wade Wilson case and the Wade Wilson wives. What the fuck? And here we are doing it again. Girl, I would just be taking my freedom and running. I would disappear from the world. But you want to be known. And people like this want to be known. Yep. They're putting shit like that so people will respond to it. And I've seen a lot of the shit on here. Going back and forth, the bullying. This isn't bullying. This is me just finally saying something, because this is not acceptable. It's fucking disgusting, and it's not a good look. You should be fucking ashamed of yourself. Do better. Do a whole lot better. Fuck.
Okay, can I just say real quick, she absolutely does not look like she is 47 years old. She looks way younger than that. Just my opinion. Just thought I would throw that out there. I'm just saying. Because Sheena is 55 on her scooter trying to go to bars and get drunk with Gypsy and Bree and say that Manson is effing cool. This is how you do it, Gypsy. Gypsy followers, Gypsy brainless cult minions, all of you. This is what you do. You don't unalive someone. For those of you who may not remember or don't know, this is the girl that I'm going to call her Jen. I'm not sure if that's her real name or not, but that was her screen name on TikTok. It was Jen. So I'm just going to say Jen, the lady the video we just watched. This is the girl that Jen was talking about. A lot of y'all may remember when we showed in a video that Gypsy reposted this girl's video. And you can see on this girl's video, and she just had some music playing in the background. It was like some sad music with some words, to it. But she had tears rolling down her face, and she was sitting in a chair looking down, and she had up on her video, Gypsy, I understand why you did it. Jen was absolutely right in what she just said in her video. Gypsy knows that teens and very young adults are looking up to her. That's her targeted audience. She loves it, right? Even still to this day, even though she's getting Sheena to post all of her stuff by proxy, right? She still loves this. This is her targeted audience. She loves the attention, and so does Sheena. Okay, y'all can see right here that this was Gypsy's page. This was her reposted videos. You can see the girl right here on the far right. Okay? And then look up under that. On the second row, the far left. Gypsy at the mall taking a picture with a girl and her very young daughter. It was like a toddler-aged little girl. And they were so excited to post that they took a picture with Gypsy Rose Blanchard. Gypsy, you don't support a teen or young adult by responding or reposting to a video of them on your TikTok saying they understand why you did it. You don't do that, Gypsy. Meaning that she gets why you unalived your mom. Why would you repost that? You message them. You know, since you still like to call yourself an advocate on your website and other things, and pretty much whenever it benefits you, Gypsy, but you could message someone like this and let them know, hey, here's some helplines you can call, therapy websites you can go to talk, those type of things. Gypsy did reach out to this girl, probably in our opinions, to get ideas for her own story. Y'all let us know what y'all think though, because we all know that Gypsy's done this before. This girl said her mom made her have an eating disorder, basically. Sounds like Gypsy saying her mom wouldn't feed her. Most of us know Gypsy has stolen other people's stories and made them her own before. But this girl was saying that if I'm not mistaken, it started around age 8. Her mom, or it may have started a little bit before she was age 8, and by the time she was age 8, she was skinny, because this is also her at the top, far left, the very first video. This is also her, better and healthy now. But she was saying, she was reading from a page that she wrote, and I can't play all the video, but I wish I could. But we have it posted on our page in previous videos. The first one, we don't have this second one posted. But anyway, she was basically saying by the time she was 8, you could see her ribs, and you could basically play them like strings on a guitar or something. And that now she's living with her father, who she was able to tell what was going on, and how her mom was, you know, constantly putting self-tanner on her, coloring her hair blonde, all of that. And now none of that mattered. She didn't have to worry about, you know, being skinny enough to make her mom happy. She didn't have to worry about being tan enough or blonde enough. Gypsy, you could have let her know, if it is too bad and you feel you can't do any of the things that I just listed a few seconds ago, then you could tell them immediately, call the police for help. Or ask, do you want me to call the police for you? You explain that what you did to your own mother is not the way out, nor the right thing to do, and say, I was wrong for what I did. You don't want to end up in prison. And after doing all that and giving them the resources for help, Gypsy, then as a, you know, quote, advocate, you could let them know, I'm here for you, to help you, to talk, call the police for you if need be, like I said. Those are just some things you can do, Gypadoodle. Not reposting this, not reaching out to use what this girl posted for clout, attention, and views. Also, I've never heard of someone who is truly abused say that they miss their abuser. Have y'all? I can confidently say I don't miss mine, seriously. But you, Gypsy Rose Blanchard, have said you miss your mom. You know, the one whose name you love to drag through the mud, when we've all heard you say you miss her and you hate that she won't be in baby Aurora's life, and that you hate that she's not here to watch baby Aurora grow up. Y'all take a look at this clip by Mommy Needs a Nap, which most of y'all know is Lauren Cherie over on TikTok. Since I can't play y'all the video clip from that girl, y'all take a look at this right here. And Lauren Cherie has a comment up that says, "This is potentially the most unsettling thing I have seen because this is a young and vulnerable teenager, and you can see that she is obviously upset. Come on, where is her PO here? This is not a game." And that person, Simone, is exactly right. Okay, I'll take a listen to this.
Gypsy Rose is not a role model and should not be interacting with minors, especially those glorifying what she did. This is a teenager, a vulnerable one. She made a video saying, "Gypsy, I understand why you did it." And instead of reporting it or stepping away, Gypsy reposted it. She amplified it. She added this minor as a friend. The teenager in another video said that Gypsy Rose has been in contact with her. Gypsy Rose reposted that video. Let that sink in. A convicted M encouraged a mentally unwell teen by acknowledging and validating their...
Right here, I'm sorry to interrupt, and I will play it again in full without interrupting it in just a second right after we're done here. But the first comment up here is Gypsy saying, "I don't condone criminal actions, but it's important to understand that victims of abuse often experience intense thoughts because they no longer see their abuser as a parent, sibling, or loved one. They see them as someone who caused them deep harm. When someone is living in fear or pain, those thoughts are a reflection of trauma, not malice. As long as they don't act on them and instead seek help from authorities or take appropriate steps to safely remove themselves from the situation, their feelings are both valid and understandable." Miss Ma'am, do what? So feeling like you want to unalive someone, or saying that someone was right to unalive someone, and understanding that someone unalived their own mom, is valid and understandable to you, Gypsy? And then someone said, "I'm sorry about your mother and what you're going through. I'm glad it's getting better. I hope you have a therapist, a good one, and not just your father, and surely not Gypsy Rose. You too can reach out to those with better hearts and minds and care for you than a convicted murder." And then Gypsy Rose replied up under that, "Always here for you. You are so strong." It almost seems like Gypsy was trying to make sure that she kept this girl under her thumb, so to speak. But what do y'all think? Do y'all agree? Okay, I wanted y'all to know what that said, so I'll play it all the way through now.
Gypsy Rose is not a role model and should not be interacting with minors, especially those glorifying what she did. This is a teenager, a vulnerable one. She made a video saying, "Gypsy, I understand why you did it." And instead of reporting it or stepping away, Gypsy reposted it. She amplified it. She added this minor as a friend. The teenager in another video said that Gypsy Rose has been in contact with her. Gypsy Rose reposted that video. Let that sink in. A convicted M encouraged a mentally unwell teen by acknowledging and validating their dangerous thinking. And when people called GRB out, what did she do? She deleted the evidence. GRB is always managing image and not the damage. Minors look up to her, and she knows that. She's curating her audience and inserting herself into the lives of children dealing with trauma, while promoting a narrative that what she did was the only way out. It's harmful and it needs to be stopped.
this does need to stop. To this day, Gypsy is still a danger to teens and young adults, in our opinions. But again, what do y'all think? I don't care if she goes off social media and just posts her quote artwork or whatever that she has said she's now not doing because she has to take care of the family she created. But she's still posting, yet having Sheena post her stuff by proxy. So Gypsy's still lurking. Don't worry, she's definitely still lurking, which is dangerous. Okay, take a look at this last clip because this shows even more just how much it is dangerous for Gypsy to be posting her stuff by proxy and using Sheena to do it. And Sheena is more than happy to do it because we all know Sheena wants the attention. I don't even think Sheena cares about the followers or the views or anything like that. She just wants the attention from it. She just wants someone to argue with her, which is so childish.
All right, guys, you're going to want to stick around for this one. It's going to be a little long, but just watch.
It's not that long.
This is for you, Sheena. Unlike your friend who has you post her bullshit on your page, I'm going to do a clapback to you right here on my fucking page with my face. Okay? I wore this just for you since you're such a big fucking fan. You're welcome. Now, you keep twisting your fucking words around on that comment that you know damn well what you fucking made it for. Somebody in that chat called your friend Gypsy Manson, right? You responded with, I believe it was, Manson was so fucking cool. I'm going to go ahead and point out to you, in that little sentence that you wrote, the key word was. Let's see, who is fucking dead? Charles Manson. Who's out there doing concerts still? This fucking guy. So don't be fucking twisting your words around with me, because I fucking have your number. This morning we wake up and I'm seeing you're posting people's deceased husband like it's funny. You keep saying everything on here is funny. No, it's not. Murdering your mom, planning it for 2 years, is not funny. Posting somebody's deceased husband is not fucking funny. I think you are fucked in the head, and I think you need to see a fucking therapist. Now I'm gonna go ahead and supply you with some screenshots since you like to fucking delete your comments like a pussy. Alright? You know what? I think I'll even play a little bit of fucking music for you. Since you're such a fan. I think you are a fucking disgusting piece of shit, and I think you fucking know it. There you go. Boom. Stay tuned for the pictures.
Okay, I had to mute it right there because she does play the music from it. But here's the comments. And y'all can pause to read all of those. From Sheena. So we think that Pulse of the DEAD, the woman we just watched, and Lauren Cherie made good points. And Pulse of the DEAD has a very important message in her videos, so we definitely wanted to show those to y'all and get your thoughts on them. But just to be even more clear, you know, for the brainless cult minions out there who continue to think that Manson is cool or that, you know, Gypsy is so cool and continue to support Gypsy, violence isn't a solution. There are safer, healthier ways to get help, and Gypsy knew that, and Gypsy could have absolutely taken any of these routes that we have on the screen, but she chose not to. And we're putting these up on the screen because you never know what someone's going through. Okay, y'all, like I was saying, this girl did make a second video to her first video after Gypsy reposted it. And it brought a lot of attention to this girl's page because of that. And so now this girl has gone private, but she was standing up for Gypsy hard in her comment section because she said she appreciated that Gypsy reached out to her and didn't understand why so many people thought she was a monster. This girl thankfully got help, is living with her father who got her away from her mom, and is much healthier and doing a lot better, as I was telling y'all. Now, some of these are phone numbers. Some of these helplines are phone numbers and text numbers where you can text them or call them. They're anonymous. All of that. And you can talk to a real human being, a real therapist, a real counselor with most of these hotlines. So we wanted to post this just in case any of y'all know someone who may be going through something or may need some type of help, or just if y'all wanted to print it off just to have it in case y'all come across someone who's going through something and may need help like this. Don't forget to let us know your thoughts on Gypsy's hair now. We really do want to know that about her haircut now, and just what are y'all's thoughts on that? We do want to know that. But even more importantly, we felt like this was important to show, to continue to show the type of behaviors that Gypsy still has to this day, that she still has not changed. She's still the same person. She may have gone off of social media and claimed to have deleted her page with 9 million followers and all of that, but she's still posting by proxy. She's even claiming that she is a struggling mother trying to feed her child, playing the victim. She knows how to do that very well, which is so disrespectful and so screwed up because there truly are women out there who are working 2-3 jobs or whatever, doing anything and everything they can just to feed their children and keep clothes on their back. Sorry, but I do not believe Gypsy Rose Blanchard is struggling to feed her child or clothe her child or anything. And if that's the case, where is Ken? Kenan, Knurker, please come get your baby mama. Please. But what are y'all's thoughts on everything that we went over in the video and the video clips that we showed you? What are your thoughts and opinions on all of it? Because we think that all of it was an important message to remind some of us of, and for those of us who have never seen it, to see it. Especially with the emails and FOIAs and new information that's going to be coming out. People need to be reminded of what Gypsy really is, and that it's not cute to unalive your mom. It's not cute to get a picture with Gypsy Rose in the mall or on the sidewalk or wherever you may happen to see her. I mean, it's just not. It's not. We truly think she still is a danger to society. That, not saying that she would go out and unalive someone tomorrow or anything. I mean, we're not saying that definitively. She's a danger to society in many other ways, though. Especially knowing that teens and young adults are looking up to her as a role model. That's dangerous. That is very dangerous. We've talked about that several times on our channel when we've showed y'all examples of the other cases that we've talked about. Sarah Patrick Grace is one of the cases, more recent cases we're talking about. But last year and earlier this year, we did a video showing y'all, examples of these teens who unalived their parents. And one that tried to get her boyfriend to unalive her mom because she was mad at her that she took her phone. it's because these teens look at Gypsy and think, oh, well, yeah, I can do some easy, 8 years in prison and get out and be a millionaire and have TV shows and book deals and all of that. Like, yeah, it's worth it. Yeah, no, it's not worth it. It's not worth it to take someone else's life. Like you heard Jen or Pulse of the DEAD on TikTok say, she had a horrible childhood where she got emancipated and then got custody of her 3 younger siblings as a kid. Not as a small kid, I'm sure, but like as a teenager or something. Got emancipated before she was 18 years old and was taking care of 3 younger siblings to keep them safe. That's how you do it. You don't idolize someone like Gypsy Rose Blanchard or Charles Manson, Sheena. Anyway, y'all leave us your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. We can't wait to hear what y'all have to say. We'll be conversating with y'all like always. Again, thank you so much to all of our subscribers. We are truly so grateful for all of you. We love and appreciate every single one of you so very much. And if you're not already, please make sure you subscribe, like, share, hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any of our videos, all of the things, and we would greatly appreciate it so much. And we'll see y'all in the next one, and we hope y'all have a good night, and God bless. Bye.